Nada más llegar, puedes sentirlo. Es una energía que te envuelve.
Te sientes muy pequeño.
Mais après, tu rentres chez toi plus grand que jamais.
The beaches, the volcanoes and the camels. And the dinosaurs!
It's an energy that's contagious. It invades you completely.
Het is het licht, de temperatuur, de lucht, de geur.
Es ist eine Energie, die deine 5 Sinne erfüllt.
Our brilliant story didn't start on that holiday. It had started a long time before, although we hadn't realized it. We went to the Canary Islands every summer to recharge our batteries so we could continue our lives in Paris, work, the house, grandchildren. It was our first holiday since we'd retired, so we were able to stay for longer. We did the same things we'd always done before. I don't mean anything different or unusual, just those little moments that make you feel good. A walk along the beach, a drive at sunset with spectacular views, breathing in the pure mountain air, savouring delicious food, drinking good wine. One afternoon at a concert, and after insisting a great deal, as I always felt embarrassed to dance, Charlotte took me onto the dance floor. While we were dancing, she whispered, "Cedric, I don't want this to happen only once a year. I want to feel like this every day." So, this is the story in which we learnt that if you really want to, you can find all those little things that make you happy wherever you are.
Listen to the call.
My brilliant story started one day I got home to see my children on the PlayStation yet again. I wanted to take them out into the street and shout, "Look, there's a whole world out here, okay?" That same night when Carl arrived home, we compared our complicated diaries and bought plane tickets for a holiday in the Canary Islands. It was summer, and as soon as we landed, we began to feel the soft breeze on our bodies and the need to share a million experiences, the 4 of us together. We had a great time. It seemed as though night would never come, as during the day we discovered new things, went on excursions all over the island, connected with nature, relaxed while we saw the children enjoying themselves no end. It was our first adventure in eternal spring. My children had never seen a camel before, and Jürgen loved them so much that he asked us to buy him one. This is why my brilliant story is a story of light that started on that day when we discovered that playing from the sofa isn't really playing.
Flying in the Canary Islands is an incredible feeling of freedom and contact with nature. You find the landscapes here are so unspoiled, and you can fly in immense spaces and over really amazing cliffs. It's really something very special for me. Because it's an island, you can fly in any direction. Even if it's very windy in some parts of the islands, the other side of the island is perfect for flying. So you only need to look for the right place, and off you go. There's a lot of variety on the Canary Islands. Big cliffs, sandy areas, forests, pine trees. And there's nothing similar here in Europe.
I like training here because there's not much traffic at all and I can concentrate on what I'm doing and enjoy myself. Gaining speed. I find it really hard reaching the top of the mountain where you're alone, pushing yourself to the very limit. I think that's what I like best. For those of us who need more adrenaline, we have all the perfect places for it here. In the Canary Islands, we're lucky to have beautiful spots where we can jump anywhere we want because we've got water, ravines, bridges. We can do what we like because we always have good weather.
The Canary Islands have got something very special, the diversity of the environment. You can take part, train, enjoy beautiful pine and laurisilva forests, and the way they smell differently. You can also run in the volcanic areas, which look just like the moon, where the contrast with the blue of the sky and the sea is really amazing. We're mainly used to limestone. We've got some granite sites in the center, for example. But this volcanic rock is something unique. It's got a completely different grip. You have to look very carefully where you put your feet. This makes it very different. Technically, it's quite complex, and for a climber, that's great, because it helps you to improve. It feels as though you're on another planet. We don't have this in the Pyrenees. We don't have it in Europe. You can only find it here. Just 4 hours from Germany, and you're in the sun and a mountain bike paradise. There are so many different sports in such a tiny place. There are loads of cyclists, people hiking. You see people windsurfing, surfing. It's fantastic.
There are sporting events on each island, open water races, Ironman, athletes racing. This is why it's sort of the heart of European sport.
I know people who come from a long way away just to fly here. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't surprise me at all.